Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to continue part 2 of Conarium. So last time, obviously we did the intro, wandered around outside, put the electricity on and wandered around finding notes and stuff. Saw some dude walk across the hallway and went down in the elevator. So we'll continue. But I want to go back up before I continue because I had a look at the achievements. I'm not going to achievement hunt exactly, but it said there was a puzzle in the radio room. I didn't see no puzzle, so I'm going to go up to the radio room. Unless, because I can go back, even when I progress forward in the game, it will send me back here anyway, and maybe that's when you do it. But there was something. Which way was it? That's the infirmary. Wasn't it here? Yeah. Radio room. Apparently there is a puzzle in here. What's it talking about? Oh, what was that? It did something.
Some electrical condition.
No, there was a hand.
Seems to prevent communication.
What did I do? It came up with like a hand. No? Am I seeing things? I think I'm seeing things. Right. Is it to do with this? Reports the storm. No. Is it this? No. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's an I come back here or... There! Hands! Here we go. Oh come on, that's not a thing. Oh. For a while, my nights have been plagued by bizarre nightmares wherein I've been talking to an unsubstantial figure. When I wake up every morning, I have failed to remember either his visage or the content of the dialogue, only his silhouette. Talking in a somber tone, these nightmares keep me from sleeping comfortably, the kind of sleep I am longing for. I haven't mentioned this to anybody yet, but I am feeling a constant urge to do so, as if my well-being is in the balance. It would be most logical to consult with Dr. DeWitt about this. Okay, that's more from Hansen, radio officer. Alright. I'm not blocking these notes, am I? I am a little bit. Maybe I should make myself a little smaller. It's not really going to change anything. I'll just leave it. It's not much you can do about it. Right. I found a secret. How do I look at that again? How? Stop it. Secrets. Professor Hansen's carvings. Oh, so these, yeah. I believe Hansen carved all those statues in the form of the man he saw in his nightmares. So that's what they were. I guess it's a good thing I came back up here then, because I missed that. So the hands were purely that, okay. But there's no puzzle then. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's the camera. I don't know what it was on about. I'm assuming then I come back here at some point. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do this puzzle. Because I figured if there's a puzzle, you get something, otherwise what's the point in there having a puzzle to do? So I didn't want to miss it. I guess I'll have to miss it. Unless there's another radio room somewhere or something, or I come back. Oh well, I had a wee gander, I didn't find it. Let's continue with the game. Sorry, I cut it, I was getting a drink. Completely forgot. What was I doing? Cub Scout walk out. Depot. What's this?
It's stuck.
No, it's not.
It's stuck. It won't open.
Just keep pulling, it will open.
It's stuck.
It'll open.
It's stuck.
Nope.
Won't open.
It will.
It's stuck.
You'll see.
It's stuck.
I'll try again later. Can I go in here? I can. What's that? Glossopteris. Okay. Is it special in some way? Just a tree in the middle of nowhere. Biolab. Ooh. I'll go depot first.
It won't open.
What's this? Temple Flooded Caves Base. Provisional camp equipment was deployed to the underground caverns below the base without any problem. Submarines also work great. They are fast and maneuverable beyond my predictions. We've started exploring some parts of the underwater passages, but it's slow going. Oh no, am I gonna have to go like... Oh fuck.
It's stuck.
Okay, we're not going to the depot yet. Biolab stuck. I'll come back to that. It's the handbook again. Derby Pickman Schneider Foundation 948-949.
It's stuck.
Ooh, you fucking... I didn't jump. I jumped. That scared me. For fuck's sake. Did he leave me a note? That's not a note. Another elevator? I'll go check the other room first. Link elevator? Linking to what? Oh shit. Well, this obviously is not a good sign. I found a note about the origin of Conarium. I know about the nature of the sessions. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin. But again, these sources do not hint that any existed on Earth except in the dreams of those who liked to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. The sessions we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nervous system to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If used too much, it affects the body to breaking point. But now I'm used to its non-human sensations. I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind into making my mind to make it absorb so much fucking Jesus. But now I'm used to its non-human sensations. I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb much more than ever before. There, was that so hard? I feel unconfined and much more receptive. But the most peculiar aspect of the sessions are that because it is a shared experience, I am able to receive impressions, ideas and even memories which belong to the other participants. Usually my mind wanders after the sessions end and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorients feelings and bodily functions, but I believe that what it offers is of immense importance. It's obviously connecting you to something.
Phonograph cylinder. I need a phonograph cylinder.
I need a phonograph
cylinder.
Can I read it? Probably not. Anything on the back of you? No. Fucking hell. New campsite was established, waiting for new samples. You little shit! There is a problem with one of the freezers. I've labelled it. It must be checked immediately. Oh, Egypt. More plant shit. What are you doing? Stupid cat.
Locked.
Locked. Locked. Can this open?
Locked.
Locked. Locked. So I need to find keys. Can I open the drawers? I can. There we go. Wait, what's this? Oh, is this the phonograph thing? Yes.
Unfortunately, one of our researchers, C. Lenning, was found dead in the biolab last Tuesday. Cause of death is currently uncertain, but judging by the accumulation of a mass of green substance found in his mouth and throat area.
Poison.
Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, thinks that Lenning was smothered by small, sticky, greenish clumps that look like pollen, belonging to the living samples of the plant Sahiti, which is thought to have become extinct during the Paleozoic era. Dr. DeWitt will perform a post-mortem examination on his body soon.
Okay, so we know what befelled one person at least. Journal has been updated. How do I open my journal? There we go. Phonograph recording about the death of C. Lenning. What's this? Oh, is that to listen to it? Yeah, yeah. Fortune, one of our research. Oh, is that just? Yeah, okay. So Lenning is dead. I guess I just got. What is this thing?
Okay, I need something to get it open.
Okie dokie. I still don't know. I'm sorry. Is it you? No. It's the plant. Okay, I need to get. Oh wait, no, it could be what the fuck that is. That is something I should probably use now and then. We'll just walk around with it out. I don't know. Let's go. Tower, cavern entrance, base. Link elevator has been set up. It can now reach both the tower and bottom levels below the base. Camp equipment and parts of the portable submarines are being transported to the first campsite. Tower, base, cavern entrance. Let's go tower. Can I choose?
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Ah. Now where do I go then? Do I go back? Oh.
It's stuck.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is this? A statue beautifully carved from a blue crystal. It depicts a humanoid figure sitting in a meditative posture. The most striking feature of the carving is the octopian mask it wears on its face. Oh, I thought that was just melting. Okie dokie. Trophy! Oh, so they're not all books. Shit, I should look around a bit more then. Can't. Oh, there must be something I can do then. Otherwise I just have to go back. I think I have to go back.
It's stuck.
Yes, I gathered.
It's stuck.
Oh yeah, that's the door to the canteen. Go back to the infirmary. Aha! All the members awaken without any problem except for Frank Gillum. Moi. All of a sudden, his heart ceased beating at around 1:45 AM. He was extremely cold and there was no detectable pulse. While I was preparing to perform cardiac compression, he momentarily opened his eyes. I am unsure how much time passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't be more than 5 minutes. And then he came... Oh, sorry, and then came the event, and then he came. That was a good one. And then came the event that shook us all. The cause was the very words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust right after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it because his voice was muffled and almost indiscernible, but I am convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. As a medical doctor, I can say that this is not completely impossible for someone in his condition, but there was something wrong with what I heard. It was a sound that no human vocal cords could produce. Okay. I'm assuming there's supposed to be an order you find things in. I have not. Because I didn't search. Fucking hell, I thought that was someone's hands. Fucking hell. I read that, didn't I? Yes. Don't know why I opened that. I read this because it was like a signature thing, right? Yeah, statement of consent. Blah blah, nothing in here I can do. So this room I properly searched now. So I shouldn't need to come back here.
Locked.
Yeah, I went in here. This is where I found the... Oh! I didn't see this! I didn't see this! Object looks like a handle. So that's probably all I needed, right? If I go back. Or is that to open those things? I can use it for leverage.
It's stuck.
Nope. Then I'm assuming that's how I use the thingy elevator, right? That was quick. Link elevator, that's what. Yeah.
What's the need for such security measures? Looks like I need something to get this elevator
Is
to
it
work.
not this? No? Okay, what else was missing something? Oh! The thing in here. The... whatever the fuck. Don't kill me, whatever you are. It's gonna eat the cat. And now I'm tempted to put the cat on it. What the fuck is happening? Oh, fuck me. Why would I stand there? Oh, that's just fucking great. The cat's not freaked out by this. Was you seem a bit okay with this? What's this noise? Why? What's with the symbol? I read these already. I'm sorry, what the fuck is going on? Why are you... Oh! What the fuck? Oh, hello. They're glowing. Wait. Holy shit, what's going on? Oh, why is it so dark? Wait. Oh, you can fuck off if you think I'm going that way. Is that where the cat just went? What are you doing? Why am I stood there while this is happening? Ah! Ah! What are you doing to me? What is happening? What are these things?
Who is this? It's impossible to determine with so much decomposition.
I'm guessing it's... What was the name? It began with an L. Lennon? Something? I bet it didn't even begin with an L. They get... Like, someone died, right? They found a body. I found a key. We've finally finished excavating the monolith that was silently waiting for a soul to see it again. Situated within the circular building we've reached with the link elevator. That magnificent piece of carving was buried halfway down under a mound of debris. and most probably could have been written in the earliest pages of history. I cannot describe exactly my feelings for the first time when I stood aghast, contemplating that gigantic stonework inside of those time-worn halls of silence. Only God knows how many ages have passed since its initial carving. Just thinking about its age sends shivers down my spine. Down to my spine. Which civilization could have constructed such grandeur? Now or how? Now waving a forlorn goodbye without giving away the secrets of its masters. Furthermore, even though most of them are damaged beyond repair, we spotted some symbols resembling the rock art of the Sahara Desert in southeast Algeria. Ah, I didn't mean to do that! Oh, wait, I could have just done that the whole fucking time. Southeast, no, Algeria. We don't have any strong evidence to suggest anything, but Cornell Blake clings mostly to the continental drift theory. In any case, we don't have enough data on its age, but it's evident that history needs to be rewritten again. Okay.
Who is this?
Oh,
it's
he's just going to be
impossible
there.
to determine with
Whoops.
so much decomposition. Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base.
You didn't think to mention this beforehand? Oh yes, we found these fucking things. What did he say? Pre-human.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, pre-human species.
These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base. Oh,
Oh, you're just
yes.
gonna sit for each one, aren't you?
These are the pre-human species
Only
we
one way to
found
find out.
frozen in a cave far south of the base. Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base.
Oh, come on. This one could have been north, for all I know. I'll never know now. That's fucking bullshit. Right, so that was all I needed to come down there for. Oh, I got the key for this room? Right, what was it that was beeping? It was you. Don't teleport me anywhere, I'm looking around the room first. I can't while this is happening, I think. What? I can't do anything while this is happening. Then what do I do? What am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. Oh, I had to just walk up to it. I probably wouldn't do that. You teleported me, you arsehole. Who's that?
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Deep.
I think you should retire to your room.
Why?
I'm going to think a bit more.
Why have you got skulls everywhere? Okay. Oh, that looks cool. You've got a cauldron. I'm sure you know that, I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm sorry, is this just turned into fucking, Layers of Fear? Oh, I've seen this paint before. I think it was in Layers of Fear. The fucking gargoyle looking fuck sat on the woman. Oh. Well, that's a painting. Okay, I'm just playing Layers of Fear now, I assume. No complaints here, Layers of Fear's a good game.
Locked.
No, it's not. Turn the handle. Nudge it a bit. It's not. You'll see.
Locked.
God damn it, man.
Locked.
No, it's not. You're just not trying hard enough. Okay.
It's locked.
Nope. No.
Locked. Locked.
Hello. I should probably leave. I can't leave. What is this coming towards me? Ooh, don't whisper in my ear. Don't like it. Thank you for stopping. And we're back in the room. Antarctica. China's been updated. Okay. Journal. First Conarium event and a brief visit to the past. I am at a complete loss for words. Simple remarks are insufficient to express my feelings right now. Was it a premonition or a vision? How I should interpret all of this, I don't know exactly. Suddenly, I found myself... First Conarium event and a brief visit to the past. I am at a complete loss for words. Simple remarks are insufficient to express my feelings right now. Was it a premonition or a vision? How I should interpret all of this, I don't know exactly. Suddenly, I find myself drifting into a familiar room, a room that was long buried in my graveyard of memories, inscribed on epitaphs of things long past. Pronunciation of the Zioces? Don't know. We'll never know. I found Dr. Barlow's note on Diverse mixture. Diverse, the legendary drink of the oldest myths. I heard about that elusive mixture decades ago when I was writing my thesis on Salvia Divinorum, also known as the Sage of the Diviners, an entheogenic plant used mostly in religious or shamanic ceremonies. For centuries no one could gather any information about it other than its legendary mystical psychoactive properties. In some sources it was the drink of the gods, while in others a key for opening gates to places that lie beyond the conventional human senses. The soul bridge to be passed in order to leave the bodily restrictions of the flesh. Most scholars would kill even for a hint about one of its lost ingredients. That's something I was on the lookout for throughout my career. A new formula is forming in my mind. I feel like there is a chance for me to produce, if not the original, then a variant of the legendary mixture. Diverse with the new clues I've uncovered during my work here. Okay. Whoa. Somewhat humanoid in form, these sculptures initially reminded us the terracotta army sculptures carved as a funerary art, buried with the first emperor of China to protect him from the afterlife. Judging by the writings on some of the bas reliefs, I still don't know what that means. Now we believe that these wooden puppets or golems were used to carry out some tasks for their masters, just like the Egyptian Ushabtiu? I don't know. Funerary figurines, which are the servants of their owner in the hereafter. We saw the golems in several sizes, and it was terrifying to see the huge ones sitting in silence on the carved and polished rock stools, as if waiting for a command. There are lots of gateways leading to dark... Wait, can I go further back? No. There are lots of gateways leading to dark and damp corridors that were mostly carved in ages past. Some of them were covered by strange ivy-like plants swaying back and forth despite there being no external force to move them. They seemed to come from levels below, creeping through crevices in the rock walls to stop probable superstitious gossip amongst the crew. Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, personally started to examine them. The first submarine explorations revealed what was lying in the underwater caves. The most striking features were the structures with openings in them, like doors and windows. They made us wonder whether those caverns had been carved underwater, or if they had been submerged at a later date and thus had become redundant to those who had carved them. Trophy item. That's what I need for the fucking lift. Okay. Let's check behind in case. No. Is that it? Am I done in here? I'm outie. Fuck you, plant. I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?
Right. I don't know if you can hear me, but I am trying searching. Is the only way.
Who are you?
Hey! Hey, can you hear me? Damn it! Who was he?
Exactly, who was that? The latest conversation has been added to your journal. Oh, I don't get to choose. I'm going straight to the tower. Bellhop. Whoa. What the fuck is this shit? My vision's going weird. I thought that was a cross for a second. What is that? Found an ornamental metallic object. Sure? Sure. Ah! His brain is hurting. Sun. Pyramid. Can I move this? No. Oh.
This is amazing. Most of the ground level structures have been crumbled and rounded from untold eons of savage storms, and thus weathered into shapeless ruins. However, both the ground level and the cavern systems below are clearly displayed in these bas reliefs. The most striking
so this is what a bas relief
depicted
is,
in
the
this
paint on the
grand
wall.
panorama, I believe, are the tall, occasional towering spires, which somehow resemble a lighthouse. They all seem like focusing a light beam towards a colossal structure in the center. Could there be some sort of religious meaning behind this?
Sure.
Or simply something that has a more practical use?
Could be either way.
I'm not sure.
Interesting. Journal has been updated. I need to change something. Sorry, that cut was I was changing options, just controls. Nothing actually happened. Okay. What was that? Oh, it's that making the noise. I'm assuming I click on that light, it's going to send me wherever it's looking at.
So this is the strong light that can be seen from ground level.
Doesn't seem that strong to me. Is that it? Then why did I come up here? Is there more I can do? Oh.
So this is the strong light that can be seen from ground level.
I don't get why I came up here then. So this is what I must be. It's shining a light at that. Or is the... Or I'm at that one, sorry. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure why they sent me up here. Nothing actually happened. Other than a sort of like a memory of someone talking about the bas reliefs. I'm probably going to wander around now and have to be going back up there because I missed something, but... Like, what's this for? Key handle or lever? Don't suppose... Wait, where are those? There they are. Do you... I can't even touch that now. Before it... Oh, it can go down. Why did it not let me do that first of all? So now I'm going to the cavern entrance. I see something to grab, maybe? An axe? Oh, what a cool looking axe. Take it. Camping axe. There is some strange vegetation filling most of the hallways, as amazing as it is deadly. Oh, great. There is a hidden world right beneath the upper base, and even though I was prepared to find such a place, it was way different than imagining alone. We tried to cut our way through, but the plant reacted with a highly poisonous gas seemingly coming from its glowing buds. I issued a warning to stop anyone going near any of these plants they came across in any of those caverns. I also noticed a strange phenomenon. After I spent some time examining a sample from the plant, it occurred to me that individual vines grow and shrink in length on demand. It also seems as though it can move even though there are no air currents, and this movement seems too regular to be caused by natural factors. This may sound strange, but I have the notion that it is conscious, at least on some level. Okay. Good to know.
Hey! Anyone here?
Yes, just walking around shouting.
Dr. James? Dr. Morgan?
Holy shit.
Anybody?
Dude, look at this place.
Where are they, for God's sake?
What's this? Well, this is what the handle was for. Oh. I don't know where I'm supposed to aim it. So... This way? No. Not entirely sure, so maybe I just keep turning until something happens. Oh, never mind. Yeah, shrink away, you bitch. Oh, if I go down there, I'm gonna get stuck. Wait. I'm gonna save it. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna... What time is it actually? Continue a little bit more. I'm only saving it because what I want to try to do might be a waste of time, and if it is, I'll just load back here and there'll be a cut. I'm gonna go back, if it lets me, to like those vents. I don't know if that hook is what I need to open the vents from the axe, so I'm going to try it. If not, and it don't work, I'll just cut back down here. And I'm back. Yeah, it turned out, no, the axe has nothing to do with opening those grates. That looks like a fucking egg of some sort. I should probably axe those fuckers. Oh, there's more of them, they're getting bigger. But I'll keep going into the fucking depths. Yeah. Let's go. That's blood. Ignore it. What? 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 Oh shit. That's a statue. What was that? Oh, I'm not alone down here. Ew. What are you? Oh, you're a statue as well, because you're two lizard looking fucks. Okie dokie. Another two lizard fucks. Oh, is that all this is going to be? Oh shit. I'll get a good look at that in a second. Right, from over here. Oh shit. Maybe I won't. What's happening? Fucking, it's fucking with my head a bit. Am I going up?
What was that I've just seen?
I don't know, it was just blurry. Do we go up it? Onto its lap. Shower. Anyway, continue. Is that a door? Yeah, it might be.
This stonework seems weak.
Hit it with the axe.
This wall seems weak. I think I can tear it down with some effort. I can see light coming through a crack in the wall. The other side is probably hollow.
Oh, we're pushing something down here. Ooh. The fuck is this? Oh, what have I just done? What the fuck are these? What are they? Nails? I found 5 pieces of stone with different glyphs on them. Okay. So some sort of puzzle. Let's have a look at them. And they're all different. Shit. Well, shit. What about this? Can I not just break it with my axe?
Teared down with an effort. Stonework seems loose here.
I can. fucking... Yeah! 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 I found a secret. Secret I found. How do I look at secrets again? Oh! Hmm. Oops. Metallic flower-like object with a pine cone shaped design at its center. The pine cone is often used as a symbol for the third eye and the pineal gland. Take your word for it. Taking it. Mine. Yoink. Does that mean I could have used the axe? I'm gonna do it again. God damn it. How do I? Oh wait, I've already clicked on it. I will cut back to here if what I'm trying doesn't work. If it does work, then you will be taken on the journey with me. Okay, I've cut to the I'm in the radio room now. I went back to try the axe on the grates. It didn't work. But I went back to the radio room. Now I figured out how to use this better. I don't know anything about them yet, but I can do this anywhere. I didn't know that.
Frank Gilman from the Upward Antarctic Expedition. Over.
But I figured out. Oh, I thought it was happening.
I was unable to reach anybody.
The Morse code thing. So it's M. Do that again. Is he gonna do it again? MF. I've been waiting a while. I got to MF and then I got confused because I think it went to a number. 2. Then dot MF2. Ah, that's it. Oh. MF2 6. MF2 6. So MF 2 6. Nope, not 6. That was so fucking loud. God damn, that hurt. Was that it? Wow, that was so fucking loud. So there was a puzzle in there. Shut that. That'll change the volume. There was a puzzle there, that was it. I didn't even check the radio the first time. And we're back. I cut back down here. There was a waste of time. I went all the way back there for nothing. Well, I tried to use the axe on the things. It didn't work. On the grates. So there must be another way to open it. Oh shit. Okay. Well, this is... Oh, I thought there was a fucking plant or something. Another axe. Well, I can leave that. I've got one now. I don't need it. I don't need you. Oh, shit. Oh. A memory.
If I am not mistaken, this relief depicts that the overgrown floor we came across at the various points in the cavern can be cleared away with an iridescent device, a tool or a talisman.
The watch thing I have?
Curiously, we still haven't been able to find the roots of those plants. They seem to seep out of these caverns by passing through crevices which look as if intentionally made for them. What other secrets might these silent halls conceal from us?
I don't know, but I'm sure we're gonna find out. Wait, that's open now? Journal has been updated. About the overgrown fauna. Oh yeah, it's just that, yeah. Found Dr. Blake's notes. What insane discoveries we've made in a short period of time. Even Professor William Dyer's shocking revelations were not enough to prepare us for this. For seeing is really believing. But those discoveries have also caused an uproar amongst the crew members whose assumptions indicate that the fate of this expedition will end in ruin. Some serious mental disorders are the prime focus right now. As a temporary solution, we have prohibited this area to the rest of the members, for it seems most of us are not ready to comprehend such a thing. After surveying the flooded halls ahead with our basic diving equipment, basic bitch, it was concluded that it would be better to divide the exploration team into two or more to carry out the exploration more effectively. According to the latest plan, we will send 1 or 2 teams with submarines to see if a route exists for us to continue into the depths of the submerged tunnels, and the rest will explore on land. Dr. Morgan C. Blake. Okie dokie. And I got a new secret, didn't I? Huh. What keeps making that noise? Something wandering around up here? Down here? Up here? What? Why are you going all blurry again?
As we planned, my team will continue exploration through this gateway. Other expedition parties can commence when ready.
Okay. How did that work out for you? Doesn't look like it went well. Oh shit. Jagged rocks. I have a bad feeling about this. What's making that fucking noise? I am not going that way, I'm going this way. Oh. Well, that seems like it's a bad idea, and there's nothing in it. Oh, the last one's gonna have something, right? No? Oh, good, 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 good. I didn't want there to be anything anyway. Oh no, I'm not opening their one. Oh. Oh. There's a thing. An ornamental metallic object with an elder sign, a sign used for protection from powerful entities carved on one of its faces. Yeah, take it. Trophy. Maybe it was worth opening these. I'm surprised nothing's going to jump out at me on these. Unless it does on the light. Oh, what's up here? I can't go that way. Let me open this first. Oh shit. Wait, what the fuck is that? I hear Flappy. What the fuck was that? I heard flapping. Oh! Hello? What the oh. What the fuck? A curious metal object found on one of the stone coffins. Okay. I don't know the purpose of you.
This is Frank Gilman. Can anybody hear me? Over.
Nah.
Can anyone please answer me, for God's sake?
I don't think they can. Oh shit, that scared me. Alright, let's go up here, because this looks like a puzzle.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
I'll take your word for it. Are these the symbols that... Oh, wrong button. Stop. Wait. How do I examine? Like, see that one looks turn. A 2, no, like a 3 and that. Yeah, like that. These are it. I've copied down the glyphs. Why have you circled that one? 5 glyphs. I've seen a vision near the rock tablet in a place that looks somewhat like an ancient burial ground. There was a diagram consisting of several glyphs carved on the rock's polished surface, and one glyph in particular, the circled one obviously, was mentioned by the silhouette that appeared in the vision. I've copied down the diagrams and marked that glyph. Why? So nothing to do. There's something in the water. Are you about to yoink me as I come across this water now? Yoink! No. This is something. Alright. Okay, that goes in there. Oh, this... I have to match the thing. Top right was... No, your bottom... there. You're up here. Can I leave like that? And then go look at the rest? I'm assuming I have to match it. Right. L lines sun. L lines sun. L lines sun. Where am I going? L lines sun. L lines sun. Please tell me the two I've done are in there. L lines sun. So lines goes there, sun goes here, L goes there. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it first. Is that it? That's it, right? What happened? Did it do something? I don't know what was that for then? Did it make this appear? Was this already here? Have I failed that? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna... I can't save it. Autosave. Good. Nothing's happening right now, is it? Right. Oh. Well, I don't know I'm coming here, it doesn't matter. I will end it here. Oh, we can save now. Yes, here we go. That's why I couldn't save, because it was an autosave. Save game. Done. Well, that'll be part 2 of Conarium. And in part 3 we will continue through the weird door I have created and continue on. Link in the description for the game. God damn, sorry it's late. Link in the description for the game. If you want to check out yourself, subscribe, notification bell, like, dislike, all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.